in most instances, you don't expect Molly to actually open up like that. But when she opened up, you could see Maya more than anything. And I was just like, oh my God, it's you. Oh my God, I got a glimpse of you.
This show is absolutely fantastic. I love the message behind it, and all of your characters are so much fun to watch.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. I like that your brick wall makes it seem like you're either about to do stand-up or be shot.
Oh, yeah, right.
Let's hope it's the former.
Oh my God. Ron, you're everything. We love you.
Wow, you couldn't hold that till the end? Come on.
I just wanted to make sure you were okay.
Ron, I love how Howard has found his passion and kind of a newfound dream in season 2 with the wrestling arc. Can you talk to me about how this helps him evolve as a character?
Oh, absolutely. I think Howard, up until this time, has spent most of his life helping other people in a way that is both nice and altruistic and sweet, but in a way that allowed him to not focus on his own issues and his own problems and his own growing up. And I think once he is out of this toxic relationship, he's forced to take stock of who he really is as a person and what he wants to become. And it's through friendship and people believing in him, like Nat's character Arthur. I'm going to say Nat's character Arthur and make sure I don't say Nat because he doesn't believe in me. But it's
true. It's fictional.
It's very fictional. But to have someone believe in you and see things in you and see the positives in you and the joy that you bring in other people's life that maybe Howard didn't see. So I think having a passion, having something that he really not only loves, but you can tell Howard is an expert in, and it gets to showcase his intelligence and showcase what he's good at, even when things kind of start falling apart at it in certain points. So for me, it was really fun. And also, I just love pro wrestling in real life. So it was easy to bring that to the screen.
And then, Michaela, I love that we get to see a softer side of Sophia through her growing friendship with Molly and then a new romance this season. What were you looking forward to exploring with that side of Sophia we haven't seen before?
You know, I mean, there are different kind of levels to how you convey romance, especially when it comes to certain kind of characters. And with Sophia, since I've been so kind of enthralled in her being this starchy, a very stiff character, it was great to really work around how her emotions worked when dealing with somebody else that she was like, that she thinks I don't have time for. And it's also great to see her like really squirm a bit. I like watching Sophia squirm. I like playing off of her squirmishness when it comes to a romantic relationship. And also, it was great working with OT. He's a great partner on screen. He made me feel so safe, and he's great to play off of.
I love it. I loved her response of, no, I don't like therapy. They ask too many questions. It was...
Yes. She's very serious about that answer, too.
Yeah. And then, Nat, Arthur didn't have a chance to tell Molly how he felt in the finale. How will we see him kind of handle that in the second season?
Yeah, I think he obviously was sort of extremely heartbroken at the end of season 1, and I think he is in a sort of a delicate trying to find himself and find who he is, and a slight identity crisis about how to move forward after sort of, you know, being in a vulnerable state. So I think this season really is about him and the growing pains of that journey. He certainly, you know, makes some bad fashion accessory choices early on. We get through that, and ultimately I think he does find joy, but unfortunately I think there's just that longing that is percolating underneath that is hard for him to shake.
And then, Ron, I'm also a huge Harley Quinn fan. I was wondering if we could have any sort of update on season 5.
I can tell you that the last I heard that things were looking positive. So hopefully they'll have some official news soon. But I don't think we're done. I don't think we're done going on heists just yet.
Awesome. And then you all have such amazing scenes with Maya in this show. Was there a moment that stands out to you where she really like hit it out of the park as a scene partner and helped elevate your own performance?
I mean, I'm going to say absolutely. Well, yeah, for sure. I just, in some ways, at least for me, I know Nat's worked with Maya plenty of times and they've been friends for years. But for me, it was someone more that I came up looking up to and had grown up watching and inspired me to get into comedy. So to work with her in many ways was intimidating for me. And the best thing that she does is just really make you feel at home and able to work and showcase your skills, and that she thinks that you're just as good and worthy of being there. And I think I just learned more from just being around her and watch her be such a boss on every level of like handling the producing parts of the show and knowing what she wants the advertising and things to look like, and then still having to, you know, come in and nail these scenes and be there first thing in the morning and the last one out at night. And for me, I think the thing I learned the most was just how much dedication, hard work, and talent it takes to truly lead a show and to lead a series. And it made me want to do that, but also know that I'm in no rush. So.
Yeah, she just makes you laugh. I think, you know, just by nature of her, who she is, and she's such a nice, great person. I think not only does she elevate scenes, but it's just sometimes I think it's more about us catching ourselves watching her and not being present, because you can't help but sort of admire what she brings to the table. You know, there was a big set piece this season where she's doing a big fashion runway. We all just got to be audience members and watch her perform. I was certainly not in character. I think I was just like fanning out as a spectator, you know. Luckily I didn't really have to do anything other than sit there. So, but she's a joy to witness and to watch.
Yeah, it was definitely great to sit there and watch her and see her like just be who she is completely. I would say specifically, I've watched Maya as well for a long time, and I've seen her heavily in the comedic space, but in the moments where she's more serious, it made me feel so good and safe, because I'm naturally a drama actress, and in the moments where we share those intimate spaces, she makes it such an even playing field. And like you guys said, she makes it so easy to just play off of. And there was a specific scene that we had regarding Sophia's love relationship. And in most instances, you don't expect Molly to actually open up like that. But when she opened up, you could see Maya more than anything. And I was just like, oh my God, it's you. Oh my God, I got a glimpse of you.
I love that. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to talk to me. I could talk to you guys about this show all day. It's fantastic. I can't wait for people to see that. Ron, you completely broke my brain with that at the beginning.
It's okay. We gonna get you out of that camp.